This is number 4, Beyond the Lamplight, Why I Walked on the Moon After the First Footsteps. So why I walked the moon after the first footsteps? Well, everyone remembers the moment of arrival, the ladder, the words, the cheer that traveled farther than the signal delay. That moment is etched into history with certainty and confidence. But that's not where this walk belongs. This walk exists after the applause. So why this walk exists? The moon landing is one of the most documented moments in human history. Every angle analyzed, every sentence replayed, every step truly immortalized. But history tends to stop recording once it gets what it came for. We celebrate arrival, but we rarely linger for what follows after. I didn't want to walk through the moon as a stage for triumph, because that had already been done. I wanted to walk it as a place, quiet, indifferent, unchanged by human celebration. Because the most honest moment often comes after success, when the noise fades and the meaning has yet to arrive. What I'm listening for in history. The moon isn't silent in the way we imagine. It's silent in a deeper, more unsettling sense. There's no wind to carry sound. There's no echo to reassure you that you're heard. Just the faint transmission of human breath through technology and the slow crunch of moon dust beneath boots leaving prints, never to be followed naturally again. I'm listening for the absence of response, for the way Earth hangs in the sky, small, blue, impossibly alive, while the surface beneath remains unchanged by our presence. This is history without feedback. How I choose moments. To make this walk, I removed almost everything people expect. There's no countdowns, there's no radio chatter, there's no instructions from mission control. Those moments matter, but they belong to engineering, not reflection. Instead, I kept distance, shadow, long stretches where nothing happens except movement through space that does not care that you're there. The camera drifts, the horizon curves, footprints cool almost immediately. But the moon, it doesn't respond to achievement. It only witnesses it. So what people miss? Well, achievement is loud. It demands attention, headlines, ceremony. It feels complete in the moment it happens. Meaning doesn't work that way. Meaning arrives late, sometimes uninvited, sometimes not at all. Standing on the moon, it didn't answer humanity's questions. It created new ones about purpose, about scale, about whether progress always moves in the direction we assume. The moon feels lonelier after success because the illusion of conquest fades quickly there. What remains is perspective, and perspective is rarely comforting. So why silence matters? Space does not reward confidence. It rewards humility. Silence on the moon is not emptiness, it's proportion. It reminds us of exactly how small our achievements are when removed from the context and placed against the vastness that contains them. That's why this walk doesn't narrate constantly. It doesn't explain what you're seeing. It doesn't try to convince you that this moment is important. The moon doesn't need persuasion. Silence reminds us that we're visitors, not owners, witnesses, not conquerors. Walking the moon after the footsteps is an act of restraint. It's choosing reflection over replay, meaning over milestone, stillness over spectacle. This walk exists to sit in the space between achievement and understanding, just to let the listener feel what history rarely pauses long enough to let show. Not the first step, but the breath that followed it. Because sometimes the most important question isn't, can we get there? It's, now that we have, what does it mean?